Hey team, welcome to today's workout, and we're looking at a purple level epic tier workout. It's an advanced workout for those of you that have been messing around with the blues for a little bit, or you've been doing some more purples, and today is your high intensity day in your weekly program. So I'm gonna run through the movements now. If you wanna skip straight to it, if you're feeling like a little bit risky and you just wanna do what I say, go down to the description below. There's a link for the workout itself. Otherwise, step through the movements now. I'll explain the cues. I'll explain what you want to try to be doing during these movements, and then we'll get into the workout. So the first movement on the list, you can see it up here. After we do a little bit of a 20-second count in, we've got butt kick runs, exactly like it says. We're going to be running on the spot, but what I want you to do, instead of just jogging, we're gonna bring those heels up. Try and kick your butt with your heels. Now, the important thing with this one, what happens is when you try and kick yourself forward like this, you'll often feel yourself pushing forward at the hips, leaning forward. So we don't wanna be doing that. We wanna be trying to stay nice and upright, okay? And with each bounce with the calves, we're gonna try and activate those hamstrings to bring the heel up to the butt there. So try and get the blood pumping, try and get the heartbeat up, and trying to kick your own butt with your heels there. After that, we've got plank jacks. So we're gonna pop down to the floor in a plank position. Now, a jumping jack, we all kind of know that. You go from wide feet to close feet. A plank jack, we're just gonna do the feet like this. So what I want you to focus on is having a nice, strong pelvis area. Strong hips, strong hip flexors, squeezing the butt, because I don't want this. I don't want the butt going up and down. I want to keep that as solid as possible. Breathing into the core, breathing into the belly there, okay? So, plank jacks, they're the horizontal version of the jumping jack, right? After the plank jacks, we are gonna upgrade to the jumping jacks. So, we did step jacks yesterday with Grace. If you don't feel comfortable bouncing on your calves, if you are recovering from ankle type stuff, number one, probably drop down from a purple level workout. But if you're here, you can actually do step jacks. And because we're going purple level, you want to try and make them a little bit faster. Otherwise, get into your full jumping jacks. And I want you to try and move as fast as possible. You can hear it. Jumping jacks are one of those movements where if you put a bit of effort into it, you can actually bring the heart rate up a lot, really quickly. Okay, after jumping jacks, we've got a mountain climber corkscrew. I'm gonna compose myself before I talk through this one. Mountain climber corkscrew, it's a complex, okay? Mountain climbers, you've probably seen them before. On the floor, we're gonna bring each knee up to the chest. So that's 1, 2. We're then gonna go toe to the side. So that's the corkscrew component. So knee, toe, knee, toe. Good. Mountain climber corkscrews. 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2. Left, right, okay? So see how you go with that one. The important parts with that, keeping a nice solid core so that you can rotate on that one shoulder and kick to the side there. Cool. Mountain climber corkscrews turn into burpee tucks. So this is almost a hot sauce burpee. But what we're gonna do is, again, the rules of a burpee are chest to the floor, full hip extension, but when we jump up into the air, we're gonna tuck our knees. So watch me, burpee, jump, tuck. So we're adding a little bit of extra plyometric to the end of that burpee, just to get a bit more heart rate up there. After burpee tucks, plank knee taps. We did this one yesterday with Grace. It is going to be a little bit of a rest movement because we've got some high intensity movements in this workout, interleaved with some movements which are gonna be less cardiovascular, just to get you a bit more recovered for the next big movement, which is the broad jump jog. So broad jump is pretending you've got like a creek or a river in front of you. There's a gap, there's a crevasse, and we're gonna jump over that one. See how far you can jump. Big deep squat, because you want a lot of power from these legs. Jumping, and then landing in a squat. Then you're gonna jog backwards. So big jump, then jogging backwards. So lots of power. The jog backwards, get that heart rate back in check, get your breathing in check. It is Thursday already called, yeah. After broad jump jogs, we're doing a new complex, a new movement that I'm throwing together. lunge morning sprawls. So we're gonna lunge forward, torso upright, 90 degrees in each leg here. We're gonna bring ourselves back up, perform a good morning, and then a sprawl down on the floor, spread those legs, and then up. Other leg, lunge, morning, sprawl. So it's almost a burpee, but we're spreading those legs a little bit just so we get some extra activation in the glute medius there. So after lunge morning sprawls, we've got Martha Stewart's favorite, the duck walk. What I want you to think about is a duck sitting on top of a pond and everything above the waterline. Imagine yourself in a bath here. Everything above the waterline looks like nothing's wrong. You're calm, you're majestic, you're floating around the pond. But under the water level, what are you doing? You're doing everything you can to try and keep yourself moving. Just try and keep yourself above water there. So we're gonna walk around the room with everything above our waist, nice and calm, but everything below the waist is gonna be kicking to walk yourself around the room. After our duck walk, we're gonna go to side shuttles. So pick a direction, go 1, 2, down, 1, 2, down. This one, it's almost like a single leg squat. We're going in an offset squat here, tapping down, reaching down, touching those toes. Nice silent footfalls because we want to be like a ninja. We don't want to waste any energy in noises. After side shuttles, donkey kick throughs, popping down onto the floor. We're going to get into that panther position. Knees off the floor, toes. We're going to do a donkey kick, both feet up in the air, and then one leg kicking through. Donkey kick up, other leg kicking through. Again, a really nice complex here to work the core, work the cardiovascular, and our shoulders to keep us steady as well. And finally, after donkey kick throughs, we're gonna get into a set of Mario jumps. So a Mario jump is a step back lunge, single leg hop. Let me show you. Stepping back with the right, then we're gonna knee up and punch that coin block that's above the screen here. Step back, Mario jump up, alternate. And then stepping back, Mario jump up, single leg hop. And that's it, folks. So grab your watches, grab your towels, grab your drink bottles, catch your breath. Look at that, the warm up. Press go, and in 20 seconds, we're gonna start off with these butt kick runs. So this is a tough one. 40 minutes worth of this, okay? So we're gonna burn a lot of calories today. Make sure you got your recovery meal planned. Make sure you got your hydration plan for the rest of the day. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm gonna start off nice and easy. Making sure that I'm keeping a nice, quiet footfall here. Kicking our heels towards our butt. Don't go too hard, too fast in this first round. Just focus on solid upper body. Standing up nice and tall. Pushing those hips forward if you can. Welcome in, friend. Trans World, how you going? Keep breathing. So the other thing you'll notice about today's workout, if you've been following the other workouts, is we've got 45 seconds worth of every interval, and there's only 20 seconds worth of rest. So that's one of the reasons why today's is purple. Today's is the epic workout, because we've got more work, less rest in this ratio. One of the ways to increase intensity in a workout is to drop your rest time. So that's what we've done. Plank jacks. So now I'm focusing on pacing. If I go too hard, too fast in this first round, then I burn out and I feel like I want to quit after 10 minutes. That's not what we want to go for today. You always want to start the first round pretty timid. You want to have a solid foundation, but you also want to make sure you're not going so ham that you break. So it also involves big, deep breathing, getting lots of oxygen in earlier. 3, 2, 1, up. See you in about 40 minutes, Grace. We'll see you then, mate. Let's go. So spend the 20-second rest walking around, getting your breath in, recovering, because we now have jumping jacks to do, okay? Good, let's go. So jumping jacks, nice straight arms. I want a big stretch in those lats. I want the shoulders to have really, really good overhead mobility. And see how my knees are slightly bent? My ankles are like shock absorbers, or my calves are like shock absorbers. My ankles are nice and soft. And just breathing. As you're breathing as well, think about what's happening. Think about the processes. What's just as important as getting in oxygen is getting rid of waste products, getting rid of carbon dioxide. So big purposeful exhales. And if you can, through your nose, but to be honest, today's a little bit high intensity. You're probably gonna need to mouth breathe a bit. So we're gonna go mountain climber, 1, 2, corkscrew, corkscrew, here we go. 1, 2. See how I'm alternating sides as well? Left, right, and then I go right, left. Keep it going, got 15 more seconds. So keep that core tight, keep the breathing going, shoulders strong. Kick to the side, mountain. Good, nice. Keep it going. Martha Stewart, you joining in today, or you watching and taking notes? Okay, burpee tucks. I want to get ready for this one. This one's intense. Burpee, and then big old jump tuck. Bring those knees up. Big deep breaths. Taking notes. Good. New torture. New torture unlocked. Oh, yeah, bit of heart rate there. 152. Hey, Phelan. Burpees, yeah. So they're a special breed of burpee, these ones. All right, plank knee taps. Big deep breaths. We're in this plank, we're gonna push our hips up and tap. Push up, tap. So this one, try and keep the legs straight. Try and keep the torso straight. Tapping. Important with this, not letting the hips drop below the imaginary line in between your shoulders and your ankles. So take it at your own pace. Like I said, some of these movements will serve as a bit of recovery from the cardio. That's not to say it's a recovery from actual core work. Super important that we learn how to use our cores, brace our cores whilst we're under aerobic duress. Because that's, to be honest, hey Tamanor, how you going? There isn't an area that hasn't gotten DOMs. Oh, Martha. Take it easy. Hey Liam, Jinx shot, how are ya? We got broad jump jogs to do, jogs, okay. Broad jump, big two-legged jump, land, jog backwards. Deep squat, drive with the arms. Super important you have that arm drive, that shoulder drive. It helps with the momentum, pushing yourself forward, okay? Is there a weird mic effect going on? What's happening? We've got some new mics coming in. Is it like a phaser? Nah, okay. Might just be you, Gold. I think you might have had too much coffee. Maybe, Granny. Look, like I said, we're running some old stuff that is prone to interference. Lunge, morning sprawls. Lunge, good morning. Sprawl. Lunge, good morning. Drop down for that sprawl, and then up. Right leg, lunge, hips, glutes, hamstrings, good morning. Sprawl, and up. Lunge, left leg, good morning. Sprawl, up. Another one. Right lunge, morning. Sprawl. Follow me, follow me, follow me. Let's go. Yeah, I think you need some burpees. Oh, Liam, what'd you do for your birthday? How's things? Yeah. Okay. The perfect amount of coffee. This much too much. We're in 10 burpees to shake off the DOMs, or a couple of rounds of duck walks. Here we go. I'm gonna start back here. So I'm gonna drop down and I'm gonna walk around. So pick a random direction. You can just turn here. You could be like that DVD symbol on your old DVD player when you've stopped watching Pirates of the Caribbean 3 and it's just sitting there and you're thinking about your life, thinking about, oh man, that tentacle face guy. And then you think for too long and the logo starts bouncing around. That's what I want you to be. I want you to be the logo bouncing around your room. Boop. Aim for the corner. Boop. No, I'm a bit far. I'm off it. Oh no. 7 more seconds. Walk around, walk around, walk around. And up. Hey Hunter Goaty, how you going? How do you go live? Is that a question or a statement? I don't know. Aerobic duress. Okay, yeah, Liam. Let me look at your deadlifts. Let me check them out. Side shuttles, okay. More aerobic duress. Down, but silent. I want you to go silent, okay? Feet fall, I mean. Pretend you got little ninja feet. And we're not slamming the feet down. We're making our way left and right. Big deep breaths. Staying in the green zone. Keep it going, team. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. Donkey kick throughs. This is a tough one. Oh yes. Crispy. Okay, roger that. I'm gonna tuck my shirt in just a little bit. Maybe it's the gain. Could be. Here, give me a sec. Boop. Boop. Donkey. Donkey. There we go. Kick it through. There we go. Donkey. Kick it through. Nice. Donkey. And kick it through. I'd gone for a while saying how good our first time chatters were. But look, I don't know now. Kick it through, donkey, and a kick through. Keep it going, team. Keep it going. I just want to give you all the best experience, so give me 1 second. Compressor, let's go. All right, that might be a little less crispy now. That might be less crispy. I've just brought some of the compression makeup gain off. So hopefully we're good. Okay, Mario jumps, chat, team, YouTubers, let's go. Step back with the right, We're then gonna kick that right knee up to the ceiling. Left hand punch, okay? Left knee back. Kick that left knee up. And we're performing the old Super Mario coin smash. Chelsea's favorite signature move. Bang. Imagine you've got a coin wallet in the roof. You're gonna punch it. Get all those coins out, because you've got lollies to buy. You've got candy to buy. So back, lunge, back. You have, you have this emote for this movement. What is it? Show me, show me, show me. Show me, show me, show me. Or is that this one? There's no coins. That coin wallet isn't a euphemism. No, we're not talking about deli sections. We're not looking for the hams. All right, here we go. Butt kick runs. That was round number 1, team. So we've got 2 more rounds of this. The first round was us getting used to what we're doing. We're now gonna get a little bit more sweaty than what we have been. Grab a drink, towel off if you need to. 26 more minutes. Yes. How is you all? How is you all doing today, this morning? Liam, how did the deadlifts feel? I'll have a look at the video when you show me, but first thing I want to know how they feel. Butt kicks go. So we're running on the spot, and you see, I'm trying to stay pretty upright with this. I'm making it so that my feet disappear, because the heel is going to try and kick the butt. Now I said, we're not leaning forward, remember? Nice, tall, breathing into the core. Landing nice and softly on those feet. They're not slamming the floor, not slamming the ground. Good, strong calves. Pretend you're just jogging. You're jogging down to the shop to pick up a Big M. Not that you drink dairy, maybe your housemate does. And you like your housemate, so you're gonna pick him up a Big M and you're running to the store. Okay? You just dislike the movement. You're a tall boy, Liam. And what I think might happen, I'll probably have a look at your deadlifts and yeah, okay. I might actually switch you over, Liam, to sumo deads. Sumo deadlifts might fit you a little better. Plank jacks. Do you have a trap bar at your gym, Liam? Because there's usually, I'll go one of 2 ways with clients. I'll either be like, okay, if you prefer this, it doesn't feel good, let's move it, let's shift it. Let's go, okay, trap bar or sumos for you, and I'll teach you this and we'll see how it goes. Or the second option is sometimes I just say, shut up your face and do it. But look, I try not to be a jerk. I try not to be a jerk. Unlike a lot of Twitter users, but we'll see how we go. There is a diamond shaped looking thing. Oh, easy. So a hex bar one. Yeah. So this one's fun. I love this one a lot, but you won't find too many commercial gyms with that. Number one, it's much more expensive than just a hex bar. And number two, a lot of people don't like the rotating handles. Jump jacks, let's go. But for me, I feel like the people that train with me end up being able to crush Campbell's soup cans in their hands because they've just got iron vice-like grip from the rotating handles. So we'll see. But yeah, Liam, if you can get your hands onto that hex bar or the diamond bar, the one you stand in the middle of, and you want to do it that way, that's cool. But I suppose the thing about a hex bar deadlift is that because it's a hex bar, it affords you the opportunity to potentially put your shins in the wrong angle, which it turns more into a squat than a deadlift. And that's what I'd like to try and avoid. I'd like to try and make you work on that deadlift angle. Okay, mountain climber corkscrews, let's go. mountain climber, 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 corkscrew, corkscrew. Remember 45 seconds of each. So take your time, find your pace. Try and keep your core nice and flat, nice and powerful. Push and a push. Good. This one's tough work, really is. Look at that orange, love it. Good calorie burn, we're getting there. 22 or 18 minutes now, I've burned 230 calories. Woo. So more work, less rest. That's what we're going for today. Burpee tucks. Hey, Sush, can I get some beasts in chat, please? If you're watching on YouTube, you're missing out the fun of watching this live on Twitch. So make sure you hit up the link when you can. And if you like this video, hit subscribe. Sushi, thanks for the 29 months, mate. We got our burpee, jump tuck, burpee, jump tuck. 18 more seconds. Let's not waste it. 10. Nice. No, it's not bad timing at all, Sush. The best timing. You do what you need to when you need to. I appreciate it. Oh dear. Plank knee taps. We got in the red just then. That was good. Let's go. Plank knee tap. I'm taking this opportunity to get my breathing in check. Nice strong core, strong hip flexors. So a lot of power going into this one shoulder because I'm holding my whole body weight away from my chest as I push my chest towards my ankles. So don't think about bending at the hips, think about pushing your chest towards your ankles. And that's what's gonna drive a good pike position, a good 90 degree or less in the hips. Awesome. All right. Lady, how you going? We got broad jump jogs. I'm gonna grab my towel because I'm feeling this. Here we go. Broad jump, jog, let's go. Big jump, jog back. Big jump, and then bring it back. Apologies for any mic crackle right now. Obviously I'm moving a lot, and that's not what a lot of microphone manufacturers have in mind when they sell these wireless kits. They're like, oh, news reporter, standing there, quite still, quite stable, not some crazy person in the gym, broad jumping and jogging backwards. We need to get, I should perform the burpee test whenever I'm doing tech demos. Hello. So I'm also doing a new tech thing. I'm using an old phone for my heart rate reception instead of the iPad. We'll see how that goes today. We've got lunge morning sprawls. Find some space in front, space behind, because you need a lunge, you need a good morning, and then we're gonna sprawl. So lunge, good morning, sprawl. So the sprawl, the difference between that and a burpee is we've got spread legs, so wide legs, chest to the floor, but we're not jumping at the top. Lunge, morning, sprawl, bring it up. Legs, hammies, glutes, chest, triceps. Go. Lunge, morning, sprawl, bring it up, and you can rest, y'all. I'll give you this. 2 seconds. Nice. I reckon you're all gonna go out and smash Thursday. You're gonna smash today. If you're doing this workout in the morning, you're setting yourself up for one of the best days of the week, because nothing's gonna beat this workout today. Duck walk, down low, we're gonna walk. So not that a duck walks around like this, but the metaphor of someone with their body above water. Actually, my financial advisor has a name for certain types of people. He said, you know, a lot of those people out there driving supercars, there is a famous family in Adelaide that owns a lot of supercars, but he goes, most people out there driving supercars, they're ducks. And what do you mean? He goes, above the water, they look amazing, they look elegant, they're driving their Lamborghinis, but below the water, oh man, are they struggling to keep afloat? Man, they're like this. Their legs are going nuts, they're just trying to stay above water. Like, oh, it's a good metaphor, Mr. Finance, Mr. Dollars. But I want you to think about that, the duck walk. Above the hips, we're good, but below, we're putting the work in. Okay, here we go, side shuttles. Side shuttles. This just came up, Mikey, when I was asking my financial advisor about how I buy the third supercar. Look, I've already got two, how do I get a third one? He goes, oh, well, unless you want to do some ducks, mate. We just go side shuttles. I'm joking, by the way, chat. If you're enjoying this content, please subscribe. I need lunch money. I'm joking, by the way. I don't need lunch. Ah! Let's get these side shuttles in. Big deep breaths. Stay in the aerobic. Find a pace that works for you. If you're dying, if you can't maintain it, slow it down. You gotta rest now. Oh, lateral. Yeah, it's tough with a young one, isn't it? I don't know if QDAPS is still in chat, but QDAPS, like you mentioned before, 24 hours away from having a brand new life to look after with Dandy. Wow. All right, let's go. Tuck this shirt in because we want our donkey kick throughs. So, donkey kicks, both legs up, then a single leg kicking through to the front. Both legs up, kick through to the front. Kick, and then through. So lots of glutes, lots of power in the quads here. And then core, quads. Lats are working here to keep you upright. A lot of these animal type, on the floor, body weight movements are fantastic for core work and just mobility, because you know, you grow up, you get a professional job in an office and you don't often get a chance to play on the floor anymore, do you? Not like when you're in kindergarten. So we lose a lot of this really good mobility and flexibility and strength we have as kids because we have to be proper and old. Look, growing up isn't that bad, but as long as you can keep some mobility in, you're gonna have a much higher quality of life. Kids are very flexible because they have the freedom to do these things. All right, Mario jumps. Back and up. Liam loves Mario jumps. I think Liam, to be honest, you'd probably be fantastic at them now. You'd be really, really good at your Mario jumps, but I hurt you. When you were young in your FFP life, I did hurt you with these. Exactly. You're like, oh. We did a video call. We had a Discord workout with Liam. Now, disregarding the Mario jumps, Liam, how much fun did you have with that in-person video call workout? And the reason I ask is that we have Project Sweat kicking off on Monday. No pressure, Liam. Yeah, no pressure. And as part of Project Sweat, I am going to be hosting a couple of in-person workouts with the crew, if you can make it into Discord. All right, that was round number 2. FFP hose. I hope you don't mind, but hose is now static. I don't think hose had like it was great animated, but I think to replace that with wiggle was a good move. You could express your displeasure personally. Yeah. Yeah. You were struggling. And so what we did, we found something else that you could be doing. Step back lunges instead. But you've always got in your mind now, Liam, and you'll thank me for this later. You'll have in your mind this speed hump. Let's go to butt kick runs. You're gonna have these speed humps and you're gonna be like, man, I remember when I did them last, they sucked and I couldn't do them. But just trust, as you get further and further into your fitness stuff, your fitness career, like I think back to when I struggled doing pull-ups. I was like, man, I'm just never gonna try them. How can I fail if I don't even attempt? That's great. Good job, Jeff. Nah. We worked at it and we figured it out, and later on, oof, was it a good feeling, right? Yeah, exactly. Trusting the process, and I don't have to preach it, because you know, a lot of people know that you gotta trust. You gotta let the process do its thing. Look, even I need to remind myself, this arrived for me yesterday. I got a half marathon to run in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. All right, plank jacks. So, number one, I'm gonna trust that I'm not gonna put in my head that I'm gonna break any records. I haven't run in a while, but the process is I'm putting in a good solid workout every single day. I think my cardiovascular's in for it, right? But I'm gonna have a couple of jogs. I'll do a 15K on the weekend, and then I'll do like a 5 to 10K next week. And just to get my body used to it, get my mind used to it, and we'll get there in the end. Trust the process. Good. All right. I love it. Look at this breathing, look at this heart rate. I hope you're going well. We're up to the jumping jacks now. Go in time to the song. If you find yourself dropping in speed, find something to tap onto. This is a good tempo. Torso up high, arms out straight above the head. See, I felt myself slowing down just a bit, so bring it back. Keep it going. 18 seconds. Song's over. Oh no. Keep up that pace, come on. Oh, nice. We've got our mountain climber corkscrews now. Apologies about the font being cut off there, but you know what we're doing. On the floor. Let's go. Right, left, right, left. Then we're gonna change it. Left, right, left, right. Oh, I forgot. I'm feeling it now. Right, left, left. I want you to be struggling like I am, but you're gonna push through. It's purple time. It's purple workout. 7 seconds, you got time for one more rep. Nice, nice. Keep breathing. Stand up, shake it off. We've got burpee tucks. Probably the worst movement of this workout, but we're gonna push through. Let's go. String them together into a flow. Burpee, tuck, and then on the way down, straight into the burpee, tuck. Keep it going. 3-second rest if you need it. And then keep going. Nice, nice. Like I said, that's the worst of them. Feels the worst. I'm in the red. Good, good. Plank knee taps. Knee tap. See, I'm still breathing heavy. So I'm using this movement to brace the core. Breathe into my belly. Remain moving, but try and recover. Active recovery. Good, keep going, keep going. You've got this, team. If this is the one purple workout you do all week, make it worth it. A super high intensity workout once a week is fantastic for increasing cardiovascular capacity, aerobic and anaerobic. Just getting you that much closer to a bit more beastly God mode. This is IDDQD. All right, broad jump jogs. Let's go. Big deep squat, big long jump, landing in a squat, up on the feet, jog back to your starting line. What helps with this is knowing where your start line is, so I'm not gonna run back into the smoke machine. Soft landings, silent landings, if you can. Nice, nice. Drive with your arms. Fit one more in. Okay, lunge morning sprawls. Keep it going. What a good time. Breathe into the belly. We're gonna find space in front, space behind. Ready? Lunge. Good morning. Sprawl. Wide feet, chest down. Other leg, lunge. Torso upright. Hinge at the hips. Neutral spine. Spread the legs. Bring yourself back up. Right. Good morning. Sprawl. Left. Good morning. And then sprawl. Good. Let's go. Left. Good morning. Sprawl. Keep it going. Keep it going. Right. Good morning. 2 seconds. Sprawl. Take a rest. Oh, Makalita, how good is it? Filthy. Filthy. Welcome in, mate. I thought you'd like that one. We're at purple level today. My heart rate has rarely dropped below orange. High intensity. So we've got duck walks now, getting down nice and low, working on hip mobility, working on knee mobility, ankle mobility, and core strength in order to keep us upright as we wander around in random directions in this room. So keeping big, nice, open hips. Bend those knees, soft knees. If you feel pain, you need to stop. Otherwise, this is gonna help you with all of the anterior and medial cruciate ligaments. All of the really, really fun stuff around your quads. Keep up nice and high, keep walking. You can try walking backwards if you want, but I've never seen a duck walk backwards. Good, nice. 3 more minutes. We got side shuttles. Ready? Breathing nice and deep, recover. And then we get aerobic. 1, 2, down. So a lot of these movements you've seen before, a lot of them you all know, we're stringing them together with longer work intervals, shorter rest intervals to really start to challenge yourself. The lunge morning sprawl might be the movement to rule them all with a weight vest on. Makalito, have I told you how much I like you? Weight vest. I am gonna start doing a lot of my beginners ones in weight vests because I feel like I've got back to my old volume of workouts. We're doing one bodyweight movement or one bodyweight workout a day. And the green ones, I feel like for me, I want to step them up a little bit. So weight vest is the way to go, which it isn't that crazy of an idea, right? If you're at this point in your life like I was, you're actually wearing a vest to begin with. So if I can get a little bit more work in, donkey kick throughs. Here we go. So we're gonna kick up, donkeys, and then kick through. So 2 feet up, and then 1 foot forward and through. 1 foot, 1 foot. So donkey up, and then forward and through. One hand off the floor, right? Let's go. Donkey up, and then forward and through. Kick it, up, forward and through. Back, lift that left hand, right leg goes forward. Kick. We're nearly there, folks. Nice. Up on your feet. Get the recovery in. We got one more movement. One more. It's the Celty. It's the Mario. It's the ceiling punch to get the coins out of the roof that you've hidden up there, Heisenberg. Let's go. Okay. So a step back lunge. Right is stepping back, and that right knee toward the ceiling, left punch. So the knee that's kicking up is the opposite to the hand that's pumping up. So right hand pump, left leg goes up. It's all about that momentum. See how high you can get up off the floor. Power, all the way from the bottom of the lunge. Power, all the way up, bang. Here we go, halfway. Keep it going, don't stop now. Think about each movement. Throw that fist up. 10 more seconds. You got this. 5. Shake out the legs. Go get your towel. Walking around. Give yourselves the biggest, heartiest pat on the back right now. Because that purple was, oh, it was a time, wasn't it? So very important right now that you don't just sit on the floor, okay? You need to recover this heart rate. You need to let your leg muscles, let your core muscles, let your arm muscles help them help your heart. So you want to move around. Return that oxygen-rich blood from the lungs. Get that out to your muscles. Stop the watch, TDS online. You're absolutely right, team. Press that beeper. And what I want to do actually is show you. I do realize that these devices, these watches, when it comes to calorie burn, definitely not accurate to the 100th percentile. Some of them aren't even accurate to the 80th percentile, but what they are is consistent because they work on equations and assumptions, and those don't change often. They're actually just in the machinery. So what you need to do is, if you are using a heart rate monitor or a heart rate watch, make sure that you're using the same equipment. And when you are doing your calorie counting, make sure that you're using the same program. And then when you're doing your weigh-ins, make sure you're using the same protocol for them. The best way is actually, if you're the type of person that weighs yourself every day, make sure at the end of the week you make an average of the last 7 days. And then you don't compare results until you hit 7 days in the future and you make a second average of that next week. You want to make sure you're comparing averages, not comparing daily weights. So that being said, all of this tech that we have You know, the calorie counters, the heart rate monitor's cool. It's still an estimation, but if you can keep consistent with what you're doing and you can consistently check your body metrics that you're tracking, then you can actually make your own equations. You can use what you've got in front of you, but you can adjust them to fit your body type, your training, etc. So do the best you can. Just because someone tells you, oh, that calorie counter is 20% off and not all calories are equal, that's cool, that's fine, whatevs. But if I have a stock portfolio, this is an example I heard. If I have a stock portfolio and I don't know exactly what everything's gonna earn, do you think I'm gonna throw my weekly budget in the bin? Oh, I don't know what those investments are gonna make, so I may as well not track my finances. Don't be silly. And I'll leave you on that note. If you are after some more crazy intense purple workouts that make you talk about strange things like finances, check out the YouTube channel for some more. Otherwise, check us out live on Twitch because I'm doing a green, a blue, or a purple on any given weekday morning. I'll see you there. Bye.